It's Kalia Monique. My first name's Kalia. My middle name's Monique. It's Kalia Monique. What am I doing this for? Yes, okay, so this is the beginning of a weekly vlog for the middle of September for like a mid-month check-in for my progress on the for you all to join me on my progress midway through the month as I try to complete my Bookapoly and Magical Readathon TBRs. And yeah, I feel like that's all I really have to say. Would you like to know what I've finished so far? That sounds like a good plan. Let me go grab my notebook that I should have had. It is the 13th of September, and I have completed 4 books so far. I've read Volume 1 of Snot Girl, The Long Way Down by Ryan Reynolds, and The Secret of Whitestone Gate by Julia Nobel, I believe. And then also I finished Bad for the Boss by Talia Hibbert. And yeah, of what I've just listed, 2 out of the 4 books were actually on my TBR, so that's great for me. And so yeah, so with those 4 books being completed, I've completed the Becca's Wreck prompt with Long Way Down, and with The Secret of Whitestone Gate, I have completed a book within a school setting for Magical Readathon. And yeah, those are the 2 prompts I've answered so far. And what I am currently reading is, I have started Dune by Frank Herbert, and I am also reading Legendborn by Tracy Deonn. I'm on page 107 of Legendborn, so that's like, I've finally gotten into book 2, and I'm thoroughly enjoying my time here with Legendborn. All I want to do is read this book. Every time I pick up this book, I am so captured by the world, and I just want more. I just want more. So hopefully I will get a chance to pick up this book later on today, because I have officially finished work and I'm all about reading right now. I have a few things I have to do for like cleaning wise, but once I finish those, I can like completely dedicate my time to Legendborn. I mean, kind of, because I am also reading Dune, and I am on page 179. I'm still in book 1 of Dune, but I'm taking this one quite slower. I'm reading like 50 pages at a time, and so honestly, I also think that I'm a little bit behind schedule, which is totally fine with me. I don't really know how I feel about Dune yet. There are just some instances where I'll be like, okay, really? Is that necessary? But like, it'll remind me that this is a classic and that it was written in 1950. Yeah. 1965. Okay, thank you. that took way too long to figure out. But yeah, sometimes I'll just get that reminder that this was written in the 1960s. And I'm still very interested to see where this story goes, just like how the story has unfolded so far. I kind of see hints of, we kind of have some like foreshadowing going on, as well as like that political intrigue has definitely kicked in at this point. I will say, rating wise, honestly, my goal is just to make it to a 3-star. And then I can justify keeping this beautiful copy on my shelf. I will say I do actually like the book. Again, I don't know how I'm feeling about this book. Like, there are those moments, but then I thought about something earlier today of when I was thinking about how I was feeling about Dune. I thought about how this is set in the future, and you can kind of see some of the like sexist talks or like patriarchal thoughts that are kind of placed in this book, as well as some just like the conversation that can kind of be had about colonialism and kind of like the Duke's thought processes. I'm kind of over here like, oh, this just feels kind of outdated, but also I'm like, honestly, if we take our lives now and consider how the way we act now might be in the future. I mean, we honestly could still be dealing with like colonization and racism and misogyny, because what progress have we been making? See, whoa, I caught myself. That was a very negative thought. But I'm just saying, like, with the way things are currently going in society, or at least in the country I live in, I could totally see how our evolution will be in, like, misogyny, patriarchal roots, and racism and classism, and just a lot of the discussions that are being had in this book, you're kind of getting from the perspective of the person doing these deeds. And so that kind of took me off, or like that kind of just like shocked me in a way, and like, I don't know, it unsettled me. I feel like I'm on shaky ground, and I don't know if that is a good or bad thing yet, because I'm like, okay, we're in this person's thought, and here I am just like, God, this person sucks. And like, there's so much a part of the problem of colonialism and imperialism, and just how all of that, and just how the politics are taking place of like this person being the problem. But I don't know if that's a bad thing or not. Like, just because I can't stand this character, still being in their head is something. Like, the whole time I'm listening to this person think, or like I'm in this person's thoughts, I'm just like, you suck. Like, you're horrible. You suck. You're a terrible person. But I don't know if, like, I don't know if I hate that. I don't know if I hate that I hate this character. I don't know if I hate that I'm in their head all the time, because it is me arguing with this character kind of as I'm reading their thoughts and everything. But also, it's providing me the opportunity to have these conversations with myself, basically. I don't know. It's putting me in a place where I kind of miss school, because I just want to talk about this book with somebody. And I guess that's what you guys are here for. But y'all can't talk back to me yet. And I just need to think more about this book. I will say, the fact that I'm reading Legendborn, though, I did pick up Legendborn after Dune, and I just, reading this, I don't want to go back to anything that's not Legendborn. So I don't know. I'm not going through it, but I'm just still processing. I just need like that like loading sign when things are buffering. Like that's me in my brain right now. So also this week, I really want to pick up Pan's Labyrinth. So I need to watch the movie either today or tomorrow. Speaking of which, I should probably let you all know that this vlog should be a rather short one. I really wanted a mid-month check-in for my progress with Bookapoly and the Magical Readathon, but I also have some reading plans for later this week that, yeah, I'm just gonna have to cut the vlog short, because I'm not gonna talk about the things I'm talking about in that vlog for this vlog. That just doesn't make sense. But that being said, it is currently Monday the 13th. I will be finishing this on Thursday night. I don't know what day. I don't know the date of Thursday, but Thursday night I'll finish, or Friday morning. But yeah, that is all the news I have for you all now. I'm very excited to just sit down and read again. Honestly, I just felt like I was in such a mood yesterday with reading. I can't wait to get back to that, because honestly, I feel like I've been reading a little bit less, but also, I don't know. I've just been in a weird space lately with reading, and I'm very excited to just get into it again. Also, I want to clean my room a bit, so that'll also add to like the vibes of just like calmness and serenity as I read. And if I want to do that, then I need to hurry up and close this intro. But yeah, I hope you guys will enjoy this vlog. Let's see if I actually have anything to show you guys. Because, again, it is such a small vlog. I still want to check in with you guys. So yeah. Oh my god. I will say, tomorrow I will be filming my Q&A for for reaching 100 subscribers, and I don't think I've addressed this yet on this channel, but thank you so much for 100 subscribers. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it. I'm happy, and just literally with all the comments, I'm happy that you guys are enjoying your time here. I'm happy you guys like my personality. That's always great to know. I honestly am so excited about our future with this channel and all the things that can come from it. Like, again, I have just so many different video ideas, and I'm so excited to like act them out and get you guys' feedbacks because it's been so great so far. Thank you so much, you guys. I really appreciate this. And yeah, I'm happy you're along for this ride. Hey y'all, so I just finished watching Pan's Labyrinth, and oh my god, it was so amazing. Like, wow, where do I begin? First of all, it reminded me of like a more twisted, honestly more intriguing, more elaborate, like Alice in Wonderland in a way, like a darker, it was like a darker Alice in Wonderland, falling more on like the fantasy side of everything, because you know, like Alice in Wonderland honestly just feels like an LSD trip. And then Pan's Labyrinth just went so far into the fantasy world and was just whoa, just oh my god. And now I'm like, so honestly, I wanted to watch Pan's Labyrinth before I read the book, and I didn't know if I was going to start the book right away after watching it, and I honestly, I really just want to go right back. I might start it, I might not finish it, but I might start it tonight because, oh my goodness. But also, I wouldn't be mad at myself if I just picked up Legendborn, because that movie had like a lot of gruesome scenes, and I just don't want to have a nightmare. Like, I already had a nightmare last night, which was enough for me to be like, okay, whatever you did last night, let's never do that again. Because honestly, the only reason I woke up this morning is because I was crying because of my nightmare. So, or not crying, but I was like, you know, like when you cry really hard and you're like, I was doing that in my sleep and it woke me up. Anyways, not important. What is important is that Pan's Labyrinth is amazing. It was so, I don't even know what to say. Oh my goodness. I wish I could have like had the camera up as I was watching, because there was a few scenes where I definitely was just like, oh my god, like really is all this happening? Just like, Ophelia is just so amazing. I love her as a character. This is what I'm talking about. It's be the little girls that I'm just like, you're so cute and so adorable, and like I want nothing but the best for you. And just how her story progressed, and just like the heartache I felt as we were going along with her story. And her mother makes me so sad. From like, we were like 5 minutes into the movie and her mom had just made me so sad by existing, and it just so much that honestly, I'm so messed up because I feel like tears should have been shed, but I didn't, because the ending was both like beautiful and like sad and heart aching. And honestly, Guillermo del Toro really did something amazing, and I can't wait to see how it was adapted into like a book. I wonder if anything was added or lost, because you know, like with books, you can't really have the subtleties, like especially at the beginning of this movie. I was just like, I don't know how this will be done in the book, because like some of the subtleties are like mysteries that were included at the beginning of the movie you can't really do with books. Because honestly, I still don't know if I got an answer to what some of the like undernotes of the movie were. So I'm very interested to see how that is done in the book, and if I like the book as much as I like the movie, because I absolutely adored the movie. So, and I just honestly, I was enthralled the second they started adding like that storytelling element to the production. Like, clearly I like books, but like anytime anything in like TV or movies adds like this storytelling element, kind of like this fairy tale moment, I love it so much. And just this was honestly perfect timing, because you know, everybody's getting in like the spooky mood, and I don't usually get in the spooky mood, but I'm all for broadening my horizons. And this just feels so great. Again, I just love how whimsical and fantastic it was, and just like, well, would I be a sucker if I literally just picked this up right now? Stop. I need to stop looking in this book. I just saw another illustration. Oh my god, this book is so beautiful. Oh my goodness. It's on Netflix. If you're in the US, if you're anywhere else, I don't know. You know, Netflix be doing different things per like country. So it is on Netflix in the US. I hope it's in Netflix in your country if you're watching this and not in the US. I mean, if you can't watch something like that, go for it, because honestly, all the vibes, all the greatness, all the feels. Yeah, I will probably not update the vlog again tonight because it's like 9 o'clock. But I'm gonna get some more reading in before bed and then go to bed. Duh. So, I know, I'm rude and disrespectful. It is Wednesday. I did not update the vlog yesterday. In fact, I think I have like 2 clips from yesterday. It was a hectic day. What do you want from me? It wasn't even a hectic day. You already know because I literally posted it today, but I was filming my 100 subscribers Q&A yesterday. I also edited it yesterday. I was filming that Q&A for 2 hours. I had 2 hours worth of footage. Thank you so much to anyone that sent in a question. I so much appreciate it. Also, thank you guys again. I'm sure by now you're like sick of me saying it. Probably not. But thank you again for subscribing to this channel. The fact that we've reached 100 subscribers is just so amazing and great, and just like, after hitting that milestone, just how many people continued to subscribe. I am happy you guys are enjoying this content. I'm really trying. That being said, days like yesterday, Tuesday, like basically Tuesdays especially, are just really tough for me to film or do anything because, yeah, I'm filming, or it's just very tough for me to like update vlogs because I'm filming and editing and working. So also, I was not reading. I read just a teeny tiny bit yesterday. You might have noticed in my 100 subscribers Q&A video, and definitely right now. But I keep my TBR at the top of my bookshelf. I didn't address that in that video, and I kept seeing myself reach up and was like, oh, that's kind of annoying. But yeah. So I don't think I read any of Legendborn yesterday, unfortunately, but I did read just a tiny bit of Dune. I'm still behind on what my schedule for Dune was, but I think I'm just going to finish out book 1 because I have... Oh goodness, this book. I have just... Oh my god, please don't lose my spot. But I have just like that much left, and then I'll be on book 2. So I'm going to do that, and then I'm just going to focus on Legendborn until this weekend because I absolutely need to have this done either today or tomorrow. I'm just so sad that I haven't been able to read that much lately because I've just been like taking care of family things and working a lot. And yeah, I also am just like, once the sun starts to head down and we head closer to fall, I also just start to want to play video games a lot more. So I was checking out some like cozy video games on my Switch lately, and I downloaded like 3 that I'm very excited to start playing. One of them was marketed to me because I don't thank you YouTube for knowing my mood, because they literally all of a sudden someone's video was on my like discover page or whatever, and it was like cozy games, and I was like, sure, it's about that time. And literally they said that this video game, what is it called? I think it's called Cozy Grove. They said that it was like a mix of Spiritfarer meets Animal Crossing. Y'all, those were legit the first two games I got for my Switch. Like, I got the Switch, I immediately downloaded Spiritfarer, love it, literally. And I think I just had Spiritfarer for the longest time. Not the longest time, like it was definitely under a month, but I was doing nothing but playing Spiritfarer for so long, and then I slowed down on playing it because I didn't want it to end. But they had some updates lately, so I'm going to catch up on those updates. I have like 81% of the story done right now, so y'all don't care about that part. But yeah, I'm gonna... Hi, everybody. Oh, I forgot I was listening to a video. 1 second, let me pause that. So sorry about that, guys. One of the podcasts that I listen to, I'm also subscribed to their Patreon, and they having like this whole like live event thing going on today. I haven't updated the vlog in so long, and I feel bad, so I'm here talking. But what I will do today, do some more work, because I have started working. It's like 3 o'clock. I don't know. I think it's like 2:30. So I'm going to do some more work. I was able to take a break from work. I'm going to head back to work, actually get some coffee, and then head back to work. And then at some point, I got some of my press-on nails in the mail yesterday. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to apply these today. And then, yeah, finish up the book 1 of Dune, and then pick up Legendborn for the rest of the night. Maybe play some Switch games, but yeah, you guys will be here. What do I have any thoughts on the books? I think I already mentioned in the update yesterday, or not yesterday because I didn't update yesterday, but I already mentioned in the update on Monday my thoughts on Dune. I am liking it. I feel like I have such low expectations when it comes to sci-fi that they just all amaze me. So, like I had mentioned on Monday, I still don't know how I feel about Dune, because there is that character that just annoys the hell out of me, and being in his mind drives me insane. But, like, I don't know. I want to debate with this character as I'm reading their thoughts. And I can't, because he can't hear me. And so I guess that's like my biggest problem with that character, or like my biggest problem with the book. Also, just like when other characters will say something that sounds kind of like misogynistic, there have been hints of them being like, Paul's the best choice for this because he's a man and stronger. And I'm like, huh? What is going on here? And so yeah, that just confused me at the beginning, but things are going down. And the fact that okay, so honestly, I stopped reading yesterday because I fell asleep. But the fact that I just stopped where I stopped because things were taking off, and yeah, it's definitely keeping my interest. I think if Dune has done anything, it has made me more interested in reading more classic sci-fi from other people. Like, I just want to go back to Octavia Butler. Like I said, I'm going to do what I got to do, and then update y'all when I have something to update you about. Yeah, I'm really hoping I can get something finished in this vlog. I want to finish at least one book in this vlog. Since this vlog is so short, I want to make it worth it for you guys. So, yeah, hopefully I can finish Legendborn. How many pages do I have left? If I can stay focused, it's possible. Like, I have a little bit over 300 pages left. That's possible in 2 days. So yeah, I will check in with you guys when I can. Bye, guys. a quick update. I just finished Notebook. I already did this update, but I ran out of storage space, so we're gonna try this again. I just finished book 1 of Dune, and I am liking it so far. I think I'm at like a 3.5. Again, there's just something holding me back, and I don't know what it is, except for like, again, maybe like those small instances of like just weird thoughts, honestly. And I'm still trying to figure this out. I feel like I have such low expectations for sci-fi that every sci-fi I read ends up getting like kind of easier ratings, because I just expect to be confused the whole time, and then I'm not, and I'm like, oh my goodness, this is so manageable, or this is so obtainable to the reader or whatever, simply because I understand it. Especially when you look at a book like this chunky, and it's like you hear the word, anytime you hear like the word classic in front of something, you're like, oh god, what kind of like old English are you about to try to sell to me? But I do find like the political intrigue and everything quite interesting, of how there's like revenge, there's like a revenge plot and a sabotage plot and a spies, and there's just spies everywhere, and there's like, and also the different governments and how they interact with each other, both like those that have been colonized and how they interact with their colonizer. Also commentaries on classism and oppression, and yeah, it's been a very interesting reading experience, to say the least. Again, I'm still grappling with like my emotions on the book, because again, there's just something holding me back, and I feel like it's an emotional thing, so I'm trying to like sit with myself and understand it more. But since I have finished book 1, now that I'm on book 2, I'm going to put this down for the time being and pick up, hold on, I was already picking it up, so the dust jacket is off, but let's try to get the dust jacket back on. I'm gonna go back into Legendborn and try to get to chapter. I'm gonna try to get to part 3, which is that much left before I'm in part 3. It is currently, it's not even 8 o'clock yet, and I go to bed late. So I can definitely read this tonight. I'm hopefully I can actually read more than this tonight, because I do really want to finish this book tomorrow, because it'll just make things a lot easier for the video I have planned on Friday. I'm just gonna set up the mood to be more relaxed and calming in my room, and then yeah, just keep sprinting with friends. I have some wine here now, so we're definitely in the calm down portion of the night. I had like a couple nights ago when I was watching Pan's Labyrinth, I had set up my room, so like I cleaned my room up quite a bit, and then had like the candle going and everything, and it was just very calming and relaxing. So I'm going to do that again, minus the watching a movie part. I'm going to set that up so that I can read, and I will update you guys again after I finish part 2, I think, because I don't think I've talked much about my thoughts on Legendborn. So yeah, once I finish part 2, I will check in again with the vlog, which means hopefully I will have another check-in with this vlog tonight. And if I do, does this make up for me not checking in at all yesterday? Does this make up for that? I hope so. But yeah, I'm trying to get that reading done. I'm both trying to make up for yesterday, both in the vlog and in my reading. So I'll talk to you guys when I'm on chapter, I keep saying chapter, but I will talk to you guys once I finish part 2 of Legendborn. First of all, I am awake, okay? I just want to apologize to you all, though, because I said that I was going to update the vlog when I got to part 3. No, I won't be doing that. I'm not yet at part 3. I'm very close to getting to part 3. Hold on. Just, like, that much more before I get to part 3. Like I think I mentioned before that I was sprinting with friends. I mentioned before that I was going to update the vlog when I finished part 3. None of that is true anymore. I'm continuing to read. It's just I'm going to continue to read and I'm not stopping. I don't want to stop. I just want to keep going. And literally, this book has just blown my mind. I'm still on part 2, but I'm on chapter 22 now. I just finished chapter 21, and first of all, yeah, chapter 21 did end on like a very interesting note. It was kind of a cliffhanger, but like, oh my god, I just love this book so much. Okay, gather your thoughts and talk to the people. Okay, so there's just so much that I love about this book, and I think it's like I said, I think I mentioned this with Dune, which my copy of Dune is up there right now, but when books surprise me, it tends to really influence the way I rate them, because it's like, it's hard for a book to surprise me. I feel like I often guess the plot twist to many books. I often like get hints, or I get very close to figuring out the plot twist. And so it's not often that I feel surprised by a book. And so I just find that like common, and I never have like guessing the plot twist as like a thing that'll like tick down a rating, because it's like, it's whatever. I don't know. But when a book is able to surprise me, or is able to provide something I wasn't expecting or didn't know that I needed, it's like, this is amazing. This is astounding. And so one disconnect I had been having with this book was that I just wasn't buying a black girl being in the Arthurian world. Like, I couldn't picture a black girl being in the world of Merlin and them, right? And I'm just like, how is this going to happen? And like, even as they're introducing the world, and we're being provided this commentary of society and the elites and the classism and racism within these elite societies, and truly what they mean and how far they've gone to keep out people of color, to keep out poor people and those that aren't like them, and how far they go to continue to marginalize people of color, low income people, and those that are divergent from the way that they find valuable, or who are divergent from their values, right? So yeah, literally, that is just exactly what this like secret society is. It's just a bunch of elite white people that it's not that I can't stand them. It's just that like I can't connect to them at all. And nor can Bree as a character. She's just like, I'm here to figure out what I like. Okay, hold on. Let me put this in the synopsis. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, it's in the synopsis. So this is not a spoiler. Maria's just here to figure out how the society is connected to her mother, and so she doesn't care that, like, she comments on the disconnect between them and her, and she comments on um how her race is definitely a factor in that, but she doesn't really care because at the end of the day she has one goal, and that is to understand why Merlin was at the hospital when her mother died, right? Just what Tracy Deonn has done to connect Bree and the gifts she holds with the world of Merlin, and then with the Arthurian world, is just, I didn't see it coming. I'm happy it happened because I don't know if I could have connected with this book if there wasn't an acknowledgement in that way and something like that going on. I'm very excited to see where this goes. Um, Clearly that doesn't make that much sense to you all because if you haven't read the book, but if you have read the book, hopefully that makes sense because I've not in chapter 21, but in part 2, I've gotten that glimpse of what Bree's mother was and what she participated in college. I just am enjoying this glimpse of another culture kind of being discussed with similar gifts or similar powers as the Merlins, and how I just have theories now of like what that means, and like, does this mean that the Merlins stole gifts? I'm really enjoying the commentary that is occurring, and I'm excited to see where Bree's gifts lead her, especially because right now I feel like I don't feel like, right now Bree is very scared of the power she holds and she has no clue what it is. And I think that's what's the most scary. Like, right when you don't know about something, that's what makes it terrifying. The unknown is very terrifying, and right now Bree is experiencing a lot of unknown things. And I just, ugh, I'm excited because I feel like Bree's about to discover that this thing that she's afraid of actually is a gift, and that it's not something she has to fear. It has a happy ending, and I'm ready to get to that. Um, and just also the depiction of mourning, the imagery that is occurring as Bree is going through her grief and experiencing like extreme grief, because it's like, I'm happy that we're continuously, but not too much, not too much, but we're continuously being told that Bree's mom passed away just 3 months ago, and like that is high. Once again, I'm being put in a place while reading a book where I'm remembering when my grandmother passed away, and I'm thinking of where I was 3 months after she passed away, and it's like I was very much still like not really there, and I was nowhere near being who I was before she passed away. Like, and that was my grandmother, who, yes, I love very dearly, but like if it was my mother, if it was a parent, like oh, I have no clue what that feels like. And here I am getting like emotional, so that is definitely a sign that I should like wrap this up really quickly. But yeah, I did have a comment. It's probably this blue tag. Yep, it is this blue tag, but I was just like, the way grief consumes Bree and the powerful imagery that is ignited every time she is going through an after Bree episode, and that's how Bree refers to herself after her mom passes away, because just like the way her emotions are able to consume her in different ways, the grief she is feeling and is just like, she's a different person. And I can definitely relate to that, having lost someone close to me at a young age. Like, there will always be an after that happened. right? Like there's Kalia, Kalia from like birth to 16 years old, and then there's who I am after that. And like I read this post once that was like, grief is like a ball in a box, and at the very beginning of experiencing grief, the ball is like really big so that it's always knocking around in the corners of the box, and every time it's hitting the corners of the box is when you're feeling that grief, right? But slowly, as time passes, the ball gets smaller and it's hitting the corners of the box a lot less. And so your reminders, your moments of grief are happening a lot less than they used to, but they're still as impactful as they were all those years ago. And that's definitely how I've experienced grief when it comes to my grandmother passing. And right now, Bree is definitely in that moment of the ball is really big right now. So it's always hitting the corners and it's always igniting those moments of like intense emotions that absolutely consume her. And Bree has no clue how to deal with these. And again, it's just very reminiscent of that time when my grandmother passed away and how I had no clue how to grieve. And yeah, I mean, there's no one who can really teach you how to grieve, right? You just are feeling these emotions, and when you do lose somebody that close to you so early in life, or when you lose them for the first time, you genuinely don't know what to do. You're just stuck in a place of like avoidance and not wanting to acknowledge it, but also having these moments where you can't help but acknowledge it, and it's just, yeah, just a lot is going on right now. And I love this book. I'm absolutely consumed by this world. Like I said, I had to hop off sprints because I'm like, I don't want to stop reading. I want to continue to read until I fall asleep. And that's also why I'm doing this update now before I make it to part 3, because I just want to read and read and read until my eyes are asleep. I'm going to fall asleep with this book in my hand, and I'm going to be happy about that. And so yeah, I'm going to grab myself some tea and I'm gonna read until I fall asleep. I will update you all tomorrow.
When will tomorrow come? Why do I still miss you? Why can't I move on? Thought I left you smiling. My past is holding on. Oh, yeah. They said keep on praying, things will change. So I kept on waiting. It's the same. When will tomorrow come? When will I see the sun? Will it stop hurting so much? When will tomorrow come? They said keep on praying, things will change.
listen, the unimaginable has occurred. Everything that I did not want to happen has happened, and it is Friday evening, night, late. I just got off of work, just got home, showered, and I'm here. I did, in fact, finish Legendborn this morning. Gotta tell you, going into work really takes away from time. Really takes away some time. But, yeah. I just need to breathe for a second. Anyways, I finished Legendborn, and I loved this book. I want to say 5 stars so bad because this book is stunning. But I also want to say 4.5. I am going to need a moment to really think about it, so just stay tuned. I'll promise the next weekly vlog I do, I'll give my overall rating of this book. But I will give you my thoughts on the book right now. I loved it. I freaking loved it so much. I'm not gonna lie, I was very hesitant to go into this book because I had no clue what a black girl was doing in an Arthurian world. Like, huh, sis? And when they let us know how Bree ended up a part of the Arthurian world, just like, wow, Tracy Deonn really did that. Also, the author's note and the intentionality. Just so much research went into this book, and I just, beautiful, just stunning. Okay, I'm so sorry that the last clip you guys saw was like me yesterday afternoon. I did film other clips in the nighttime. Storage was full, so yeah, I really need a camera. You know, it doesn't suck. Legendborn. It was a really great book, and I am so happy I read it. And this fits my. Did I have Legendborn for a Bookapoly prompt? I don't remember. I know for a fact that it counts towards my magical readathon. Aurelium Academy. This is Dark Academia. Yeah. Or at least that's how it's been marketed to me. I don't read very many Dark Academias. I don't think I've read a single Dark Academia, actually. Unless you count The Secret of Black Hollow Lane, which is a middle grade. But yeah, I've never read Dark Academia. This definitely focuses more on secret societies within the academia world. And so that was very interesting to see just how far the elites went to exclude people of color and other marginalized groups. The spirituality of being in the connection to your ancestors and your ancestry is just so beautiful. It literally was the most beautiful part of this entire book. I was just like, every time they mentioned ancestry when it came to like the black characters specifically, just the way it was discussed was just the way it was discussed was so spiritual and beautiful. Honestly, it just felt like a warm hug for me personally, and I just honestly, this book is it's a 5-star. Honestly, I was so trapped in this book. Like, just, every time I picked it up, I did not want to put it down. And then, literally, for every single part had me, after part 1, I was thoroughly stuck on this book. And just every part got better. Stunning. Just stunning. So, yeah, that is my week. My very short week. It was a very hectic ending. We had such a good start, and I don't feel good right now. Alright, so that is everything that I need to talk to you all about. If you enjoyed this video, if you enjoyed my face, my voice, my actionness, go ahead and press that like button down below and press the subscribe button and the bell notification if you'd like to be notified when I upload. Are you participating in Bookapoly or the Magical Readathon? How is your progress going? Go ahead and let's continue that conversation down below in the comment section. If you would like to stay connected with me, just like I would like to stay connected with you, I will have all my social medias linked down below as well. And if you would like to support this channel further, I of course will have my Amazon wishlist and my coffee linked down below as well. I believe that is everything, although I am probably forgetting something because I always forget something. And I'm feeling very rushed. But, bye guys!